we're just gonna go straight into it. What is it to talk about? Yeah. Earlier I was watching some of Ken's videos. I know I barely mentioned him in the last giant session that I recorded. Basically, I don't know, I was just watching him I was listening to him yap, and I was just thinking wow, a lot of his talk is just about the gameplay that he's doing. And for me that's a little difficult because I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. I'd be a fucking drone to keep commentating this. Just depending if I really feel it, wow, that spike is oh no. I'm not gonna commentate every little detail about this level or every little button that I have to press. No, but yeah, I don't know, maybe at some point I'll be somewhat Ken. Because right now I'm just recording shit for the point of recording it. Also, I've had this sore throat since last Thursday. It is not doing good things to me. Yesterday was first day of course registration for my next semester, and I got kind of reminded in the ass because I have to wake up for an 8:30 class, probably getting up by 7. I have to get up for 8:30s Monday through Thursday. It's pretty bad. At least on Friday though, I get my first is at 10 and it's an online class, so I don't really have to do much. But I'll probably still get up at around the same time that I do now for my 10 class. No, today was the second day of it, and I was stressing a little too hard, but I guess because I was using my phone hotspot instead of my school's Wi-Fi, it ended up being, I guess, a little better process because I wasn't absolutely consuming the bandwidth of the Wi-Fi. I'm just competing with everyone else to see who can load the page faster on the school Wi-Fi. So maybe just using my phone hotspot is the play for next semester's course selection too. I was especially happy to be able to get into one of the last 3 spots for the continuing level of Japanese. So I'm still taking the intro level right now, but it's pretty nice. I mean, maybe because I like learning the class already knowing everything, but or mostly everything, not actually everything. So yeah, I'm just glad I managed to squeeze myself into there, but I also have the maximum number of credit hours that the student can take, so I might be killing myself while I'm out here. Just taking all these classes. Because I have 4 STEM classes plus Japanese, and then I have to, oh my god, it's so stupid, I have to get up at 8:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays just to do yoga for 75 minutes, but it's a required PE, you have to take some sort of PE, and unfortunately, do PE outside of an actual PE class, they only had so many spots, and it's basically just full of all the athletes, they're not even giving other students a chance to take that, so it's a little tough, but whatever. I also, one of my STEM classes is math groups class, and I don't know how well I'm going to fare in it, but I literally have to take it or else I will never be able to progress on my math track. wow, I am not logged in right now. Yeah, but no, like, this morning I got up at 7 for my 8:30 class that I have on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then, so I, like, took a shower, and then I, like, left to go get breakfast at the on-call, but the problem was, I didn't look at the weather app, I didn't see it was raining, so I, like, walked down 3 flights of stairs from my dorm room, and I, like, walked to the door, and then I saw it was raining, and I was like, bruh. So I, like, made a really sad walk back up 3 flights of stairs, just to get an umbrella, and then back down 3 more flights. It's pretty sad. Yeah, Tuesdays right now are my most chill day of the week. Literally just 1 class, and it's 8:30, and then I can, like, go back to my room and take a nap or something. I think I've only taken, like, a couple of naps here, like, I haven't, like, I'm not, like, a heavy napper. Also because, like, for example, that 13 hours of sleep thing that I got over the weekend, that, like, usually suffices to, like, make up for whatever I've missed. Why, but like, Saturday I felt like so bummy, and now like, these past like 2 or 3 days, for some reason I've just felt like really positive. I don't really like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, I don't know, Saturday was like, so like, I was down in the dumps, and then like, for some reason, ever since like, the end of Sunday, I've been like, really like, I don't know, I wouldn't say like happy, but I'm like less negative than I was on Saturday, and I can like definitely feel that. No. I don't know why it's so hard for me to like lock in when I actually try to lock in. Like, I literally got further just like trying to yap about whatever I was just talking about. Literally, I'm like literally tuning out my own yap when I'm talking. It's kind of sad. Maybe I should like try paying attention to what I'm saying. Yeah, all my friends are trying to like go to places in the school with like insane like Wi-Fi speeds so they can like beat everyone else to like signing up for the classes that they wanted to take. And then here I am, I just like stayed in my room the entire time, just hooked up my own hotspot, and I got everything that I needed anyways. Yeah, next semester is gonna be like a really hard one. Bro. One thing I can like look to get out of like just this recording process in general is probably finding like a personality of the season, because, or maybe I'll just like stay this way because, I don't know, not like, I don't know, I'm not trying to like make myself sound bad or anything, but like, I can't really like imagine myself sounding anything other than this like monotone, spitting like lines back, as I swear my voice has changed because, oh, I spit right. Maybe that's just me. I don't know why, but it's just like, it feels like there's something in my throat. Every time I like try and clear my throat, it just doesn't move. What the fuck? I could've sworn I had that down, but alright, whatever. I would've been more mad if, like, that was my choke point, but it's not even a choke point, it's just, like, bad ability to play the game as a skill issue. Nice. I'm skill issuing in a straight line as well. Not that a straight fly is my strength. Oh my gosh. You know, one thing that's really thankful about my math major here is that no one here is a math major, so like all my friends are like either nursing or business or like pre-med something related to like pre-med, nursing, business. So like I don't expect to come across my friends at all at any time. And then like when I do, it's like the most inconvenient times, like I'll have my AirPods in, like my music is blasting and I like am not paying attention to my surroundings and they'll just like call out my name. And I don't hear them, and they're like, oh, I called out your name, you didn't say anything, and then they'll just, like, send it in the entire group, and, like, because one of my friends, like, she, like, accidentally did that, like, to, I think 2 of us at first, but then, like, I think she got better at, like, I don't know, engaging with her environment, and now I'm starting to fill in those shoes, unfortunately. Like, I almost, like, you know, was it yesterday, when I was, like, heading to the dining hall, I guess, one of my friends who, I really would not have expected to see them at that time of the day anyway, like, at, what, like, 9 in the morning, I would not expect to see them walking to the dining hall, not even, like, behind me, because their residence hall is in the completely opposite direction of the dining hall. Like, imagine, I don't know, which, like, I don't know, the order of, like, the buildings is my res hall, the dining hall, and then their res hall. Like, I don't know why they would have been behind me. And so then, like, she calls out to me, but I have my AirPods in, because, like, I'm not expecting anyone to, like, I don't know, see me. No one, like, from my res hall is going to breakfast with me. So, like, I'm, of course, not expecting anybody. And then, like, she calls out to me, I, like, don't hear, and then she's like, wow. Tells everyone that I, like, ignored her. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Then I, like, got her back with, like, really, like, sad posture standing in the dining hall. So, it was, a lose-win. She had a win-lose-lose, though, because she's in, like, some student organization where, like, I guess all the members like to, like, all the members just enjoy taking, like, pictures of each other. They just like to snipe a picture and then, like, send it in this, like, giant, what is it, like, you could, oh, Slack, right? They just send it in, like, a giant, like, I don't know, Slack, channel, if that's what you call it. And it's just, like, sightings of people who are in the student organization. So, instead of, like, calling out to my friend while she was walking to class, I, like, let my friend take a picture of her, send it in the sightings, and then I called out to her. So, that's another way I got back at it. It's fine. I've also been attending, like, a church, like, I don't know if I would call it a youth group, but it's like a group of freshman Christians, even though I'm not really, like, a Christian. If you want to really umbrella the Catholic religion under Christianity, sure, go ahead. I'm just there because I may as well, because it's a comfortable environment, and I just, like, know a lot of people there at this point, so... No, yeah, but, like, I'm really just there to, like, I don't know. I'm like trying to figure out what my like religious faith is right now. But like yesterday, apparently since I like missed the very first like group meeting, and that's when like everyone like did like the letters to future self, and this was like back in September or something. I like completely missed that, and then it was just like, yeah, at the beginning of December, I like completely missed that, so they had me write mine like last night, and I was like, oh my gosh. I'm not gonna say what I like wrote in it, but I don't know if I'll like forget having written it. Like, I know like, because my memory is like a little too good, I would say, compared to some people. Like, I know like the moment that I like see the letter, I'm gonna like be like, ah, yeah, I sort of remember writing about this, but at the same time, I wrote in such small handwriting so that no one else would see what I was writing, just as like a precautionary measure. Okay. Nice. No, but yeah, I'm like really interested to like look back at that at like what, the beginning of May, end of April, something like that. That's when they're gonna like give it back to us. Wow, I must suck ass, bro. Holy shit. Bro, I don't know. My hand hurts just a little bit. Take like 20 seconds. Yo, what is happening? Fantastic. Okay. Whatever. I mean, I was going to play tennis tonight, but like, it's raining outside, and I didn't even know that they canceled until I asked my friends who like, because I'm on what, club 18 here, so that I don't have my friends like they play on the club B team, which is like the everyone team, and so I don't really have like any sort of like communication regarding the B team message, like B team comms in general. I have to like ask my friends every time like if the B team practices are happening. Nice. No, but yeah, like, wow, okay. I'm doing real well right now. No, but yeah, I had to like ask my friends to send me an invite to the B team, like, whatever. I don't even know if anyone uses like the messaging app that we're using here, but pretty much just, I just asked for an invite, and apparently the B team is invite only for their comms. I don't know why, but that's fine. I mean, it's alright if they don't let me in, but I hope they realize I am on the B team, so maybe they'll let me in. No, I hesitated. Nice. Okay, wow, that's actually crazy. Nope, that's actually really disappointing. Okay. I'm really sad about dying there. There's no way. That's actually so sad. Nice. I really don't know what I was expecting. I like got on the downward slope really weird. No way. Bro, I'm actually so disappointed right now. That's crazy. I don't know, sometimes I feel like my ship skills are better than they actually are, and then I just like see myself like die in like a couple like really simple parts, and I'm like, wow, your ship skills are actually kind of ass. No way! That didn't feel early at all, that felt like on time. Bruh. I like forget if I mentioned in the previous recording that I did. I forget if I mentioned that in my Japanese class there's like one other girl who like semi knows what she's doing, sort of like me. There's like more, well, we're like both more advanced than the rest of the class, and I think the professor like can tell because I think we probably have like some of the best grades or something. And so she like paired us to be like peer, I various like reviewers of each other's like sort of like mini essays. I think I did talk about this actually, now that I saying it out loud again. No, but yeah, like I was last night, like right before I went to sleep, I was like peer reviewing the thing, and I was like, wow, this seems so discombobulated. Like so many things were just like out of place. It was so random. Like, okay, I'm gonna be honest though, like it could also be because like she is like from like mainland China, so it could just be like cultural differences in like the way that our ideas flow. Because I don't know, I'm definitely like very influenced by when I took AP seminar and like everything must have like a logical flow. You know, I'm not sure if like Chinese students are like taught differently, but like she was talking about because like the entire like writing piece is about like our dream house or something. And so she wrote like that in her dream house there's like a living room, kitchen, and like all that stuff. And for the living room, she wrote like there's gonna be like a TV. She's gonna watch all sorts of movies on it, and then I think she said, "I want to play like lots of fun games," and I was like, what the heck? That seems so out of place. And then this very sentence after, she wrote, "I want to drink tea with guests," and I was like, bro, it's so like out of order, but I also didn't want to like be really mean with my like critique, so I just said like, I don't know, I like made sure that she like knew that I was like considering that there might be like some cultural differences in like the ways that we were raised. I tried being polite about it. I don't know, it was like positive and what, like it was positive feedback and like I don't know. It's like something like not negative reinforcement, but like I don't want to say it's critical reinforcement either. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to start with like how many typos she had, but okay. No, but like, I mean, I kind of get it, like, in Japanese, like, sometimes even I get like tripped up by some of the sounds, because a couple of letters do sound the same, like "o" and like the very end of the alphabet, like towards the end of the alphabet, there's also like an "o," but it's spelled like in Romaji, it's spelled W-O, as in like the other "o" is just straight up "o," and it's like just one of like the base vowel sounds. But I think there was like, I don't know, I think there's a lot of English speakers aren't like used to the way Japanese like sentence structure works either. Like it's very interesting. I actually like saw something on Instagram threads. I saw like someone like talking about like how between like English and French and Vietnamese, like the sentence part correlation is basically identical, and then when it comes to Japanese, the only thing that was similar was putting like "I" at the beginning of the sentence, and then at the like right after "I," it was just like a giant scramble of lines of comparing the two sentences between English and Japanese, and I thought that was really funny because it's true. Like Japanese, the verb always comes at the end of the sentence. And in English, the verb is usually, it comes right after like the subject, right? I'm pretty sure. But I feel like, at least for me, I've gotten to like a point where, like, Japanese isn't being translated into English in my head. Like, I can think of Japanese as a standalone plot. Like, when I was taking Spanish in high school, I had a teacher who, like, told us that language should be like, oh my god, I cannot believe I died to that section. But like, language should be like, you shouldn't be like automatically trying to translate stuff in your head. Like, that's not how language works. That's just like being a translator. Like, if you truly want to understand like a language, you need to like be able to think of each like word as its own word, not as the English translation of the word. which definitely tripped me up when I was learning Spanish. But like, I tried going into Japanese with that mindset, and it's really helped. But it could also just, well, it's probably like a mixture of things. Like, when I started learning Japanese, it was like, I struggled to read the alphabet, so instead of learning like vocabulary along with like the letters, I just did straight up the alphabet for like a month. And so that's how I like memorized basically the entire, I don't know, set of 70 some characters. Well, that's like 46 plus the 25, 25, what is it, like diacritical, I guess, it's like diacritical transformations, and then how many glides are there? There's 3 glides per set, and there's 3 glides in a set, and there's, how many sets? That's a great question. And there's also double consonant and double vowels. So like, depending on the kind of vowel you put after another vowel sound, it can either change or maintain the same sound. Japanese itself is a very interesting subject, you know. And I feel there's only so much that I can get out of learning Duolingo. Because that's like how I initially started learning Japanese, and I will say that Duolingo is very helpful with like teaching you the alphabet and everything. There's nothing wrong with like learning the alphabet, learning hiragana, learning katakana, and like learning some kanji, but it's not gonna like, it doesn't do a great job of explaining like verbs or like sentence structure. In fact, Duolingo does like some really confusing thing where so in like the actual Japanese language, there's like particles you have to attach to each like, I guess, chunk of the sentence. It works like, I don't know, similarly to English, but like, maybe because I'm like a native speaker to English, I like take this for granted. But like in Japanese, you need to like have the specific particle to like denote the subject of this, or like the topic of the sentence, not really the subject. And like, there's another particle that like denotes like the direct object of the sentence. And I think in English, like, generally you want to put the subject at the beginning of the sentence, but I guess sometimes you can put the direct object at the beginning of the sentence. But I'm pretty sure that's like a passive sentence or something, I don't remember. But in Japanese, like, you can put, I don't know, you can like arrange a sentence in any way that you want to, oh my god, as long as you keep like the subject and the direct object, like, distinct from each other. That's, like, part of what I had to, like, critique, the girl in my class on her essay. And, yeah, I was just like, oh, I think you, like, mixed up, like, the subject and the direct object, because like, grammatically it was not wrong, but she was, like, saying the subject of the sentence was, like, the top of a table, and then the direct object was, was, like, a picture of her, and then I was just, like, telling her, and, I guess, like, the thing that she was trying to say was, like, on the table, there's a picture of you, but I think it would have been more natural for her to say, like, there's a picture of me on the table, but even in English, that sounds, like, much more natural, like, on the table, there's a picture of me. It's a very interesting way of phrasing it. But then, like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure on her paper she wrote, like, or something like that. And then, so I immediately was like, it was like a very interesting way to, like, phrase the sentence, that's for sure. So I just, like, left her a note saying, like, I think you just, like, swapped the topic of the sentence and the direct object. Like, I think the, like, I don't know, like, more, like, precise way to word that sentence would be to just, like, switch what she had denoted as the topic and the direct object, so it would be like one question or something like that. Or, oh, I guess you could have also said like watashi no sashin wa teiburu no ue desu. Or okay, now that I think about it, it probably would be better to use like the arimasu verb, because that's just like signal existence, as instead of like the verb des signifies like the state of being. See, I think Watashi no shashin wa teiburu no ue arimasu. Probably a more, I guess, natural way to like phrase the sentence. No, yeah, but like essentially you can like, back to like what I was saying about like the particle, like, I don't know, like topic and direct object indicators. It's like, it's a very interesting concept, like, to be able to rearrange a sentence and still have it, like, grammatically sound. Like, to just, like, suppose I wanted to, like, say, like, I'm going to eat, or, it's just, like, say, I will eat, just say, like, some snacks or something, you know? Just, like, okashi or tabemasu. Like, okay, that was a pretty bad example sentence. It should be something like watashi wa okashi o tabemasu, which is just like the particle wa that, so watashi wa, it's like, it's indicating that watashi, which is like I, is the subject of the sentence, or like the topic of the sentence. So like the sentence is going to be about like yourself, you know, and then okashi o is like, it's like saying that I'm going to something, I will be performing something on snacks. Okashi means snacks, so like okashiwa, okashibo, and then taberu, which is the verb to eat, and then we'll conjugate it to the present affirmative tabemasu. So okashiwa, okashi, tabemasu, which simply just means I eat snacks. But yeah, conjugations, very, I don't know, Duolingo does a very poor job of explaining them. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I did not know the difference between, like, the dictionary form and, like, the conjugated present, affirmative form. Like, I straight up would not have been able to tell the difference when I first started on Duolingo, but, like, taking, like, the intro class here, definitely, like, broad my insight on that specifically. I've also gotten like a lot of like new information about like adjectives and stuff. Like there's two different kinds of adjectives that people will use, and they're like the E adjectives, so they end with like an E at the end. So it'd be like something like, I don't know, we hear in anime very often characters say like "oishii," which basically just like is them like saying that the food is tasty. But like the oishii adjectives have like a very interesting. You have to conjugate adjectives based on like present. You have to conjugate the adjectives based on present affirmative, present negative, past affirmative, past negative. Also, a funny thing is there's no future tense in Japanese. The future tense is the present tense for some reason. At least, as of right now, the intro class is, and from all I've learned, there is no future tense in Japanese. Maybe I'm just straight up wrong about that, but that's also like sort of what my professor said, like, Japanese doesn't really have a future tense, it's all just like present, kind of covers the future. Which I will say is very interesting. So yeah, like, going back to like the oishii example, like, sorry, I'm locking in. Fuck, I didn't lock in. Okay. No, but yeah, like, say like the oishii is like the present affirmative form of the adjective, and then in order to like change it to the did I say positive affirmative? I meant present affirmative. In order to change it to the present negative form, you need to take the E sound at the end, and it turns into a kunai. So, oishii becomes oishikunai, which means like, if I were to say like oishikunai desu, then that just means like it's not tasty. And then, in order to what is it? The past affirmative, oishii becomes oishikatta, so the E becomes like a katta in order to turn it into like the past. So oishii is oishikatta desu, so like it was tasty. And then for like the past negative form, the same thing goes. So like first you will take the oishii and bring it to you will switch it to like the present negative form, so oishii to oishikunai, and then the E sound that you hear at the end of nai will change to katta. So oishikunakatta is just like a way to say that something was not tasty. That's like it's a really like confusing system. I mean that's only for the E adjectives. There's like a whole another set of adjectives, the na adjectives, which have their own set of funny rules. So, I don't know, let's use, Kire as the example, which I'm pretty sure we've all heard that one too, if we've watched anime. Kire simply just means, like, pretty or beautiful. So, no, yeah, so, in order to, so I guess, like, for some, like, I don't know, extra information, the adjectives, you can simply just stick them in front of a noun, and it will instantly modify that noun. But in order for the not adjectives to I guess, modify a noun, the actual form, like dictionary form of kire is kirena. So in order to have that actually modified noun, you need to keep it in the kirena form. So, like, if I were to say, like, kirena, which is just like a clean word, kirena, so, just a clean word. But if I just wanted to say, like, the room is clean, not like it's a clean room, then it's, when the adjective doesn't really, like, modify the noun, it's just like a standalone in the sentence. Like, suppose, like, there's a difference between saying it's a clean room and the room is clean. Like, there's also a difference in order to, like, make it, so that you're saying, like, the room is clean. So the sentence is what? Kirei na heya desu. That's basically saying, like, it's a clean room. But if you wanted to say the room is clean, then you say heya wa, wait, kirei na heya, yeah. So kirei na heya desu is, like, it's a clean room. But in order to, like, have the adjective stand alone, you need to drop the na sound at the end of the adjective. So it would just be heya wa kirei desu, and that's just like the room's really, like, pretty. I've seen people use, like, kirei as in, like, clean as well, so I'm pretty sure, like, there's a completely different word for clean anyways, but I'm not about to go into that. No, yeah, so, like, if you just want to say, like, a pretty room, or, like, a pretty room would be kirei na heya, and then room is pretty, heya wa kirei desu. It's a very, like, interesting grammatical concept. But then, like, say, like, you wanted to say, like, tasty food would be oishii tabemono or something, you know? It would just be like tasty food. But then, like, if you wanted to say the food is tasty, it would just be like tabemono oishii desu. And then there's, right, and then the way you, like, conjugate, like, the not adjectives is, it basically just acts like a noun, sort of. So, like, if I wanted to, like, say, again, like, heya wa kirei desu, that's like the positive, or the present affirmative form of kirei in that sentence, like saying the room is clean at the moment. If you want to say the room is not clean, you would just say heya wa kirei janai desu. And, like, the janai desu is just like the negative form of it's just like the positive, the present negative form of kirena, because it just acts like a noun. And then the past affirmative, I believe it's just like it switch from heya wa kirei desu, it would just be heya wa kirei deshita, to say, like, the room was I'm 95% sure that's the conjugation. I like have not reviewed my notes before, but I'm just reciting off of them right now. And then the negative, the past negative, it like brings back a similar, I guess, ending to the E adjectives, but heya wa kirei desu would become heya wa kirei janakatta desu. So yeah, again, like the E from 9, it gets replaced with katta to like indicate that it's the past. So heya wa kirei janakatta desu is like it's like a way to indicate like the room was not pretty. There's no way. Okay, why? Bro, I don't even know. I've been yapping about Japanese for almost half an hour now. I mean, like overall the topics that we're learning in this class are very, I guess, interesting. Mainly because like I find it very like understandable because I think I had explained that like I've done Japanese like outside of this class, both like before the class began and also like I'm still like doing Duolingo. I just like don't take it as seriously now because I'm realizing like, oh yeah, Duolingo's like kind of trash. You know, I might only use Duolingo to like practice my kanji. That's it. I also like, I don't know, at some point, because like I was super concerned that I was like not going to be able to take Japanese next semester, because I was fighting for one of 3 spots left in like one of the remaining classes that like fit my schedule. So I was fighting for one of 3 spots, and that's sort of like the reason why I chose to like use my phone hotspot as to like get my Wi-Fi, because I didn't want to like I didn't want to screw it up by using school Wi-Fi. So I did end up getting the next Japanese class. I think I did say that earlier, but so like I don't know. I've been looking ahead in the textbook already. So like apparently like the command forms of the verbs are like really confusing. I'm not gonna like go super into detail about them, but like verbs will have like certain endings, certain sound endings in Japanese, and I'm guessing there's only 9 of them. But yeah, like just according to like each one. Well, okay, so there's 3 categories of verbs. But yeah, just like depending on like which category you're in, like the 3 categories are like the what is it, the root verbs, which only count in the root verb category if it's like an eru or iru ending to the verb. So like the verb taberu fits under the root verb category, but the verb wakaru does not fit under the root verb category, even though it ends in u. So the second category is like u verbs. So like it's basically just like all other verbs that have like the u sound. With like the exception of like I think 2, but like basically depending on in within the Uber category, like depending what ending the verb will have, it like changes how you would conjugate it to the command form of the verb. Like I know like let's use what's a good example? Like let's use Homer, which means to drink, as an example. Like, the rule for the verbs that end with the moo sound, you have to change the moo sound to the nde. Like, I'm 95% sure you switch moo to nde. So, Homer in its command form would be nonde. So then, if you wanted to like tell someone like, oh yeah, please drink this, they would say like, nonde kudasai. Yeah, it's really like interesting. Also, probably like too advanced for me to like start thinking about right now. I'll probably take like some of winter break to like look at that stuff, but I don't know. I feel like I've finally decided to get like somewhat serious with my Japanese for once, and it's like semi-paying off, except for that speaking test I took on Monday. No, I'm just thinking like, because I enrolled in like the maximum amount of credits possible for next semester, I'm just like, I'm not gonna have that much time to like play this game at all, which is why I wanna like practice this more than ever right now, but I'm screwing up so many of my attempts. Which I guess is not a horrible thing, because like, I just like learn like to be hella consistent, like sometimes the level, like that straight fly was so beautiful, maybe because I'm like warmed up right now, and like this section almost came together swimmingly until the very end. No, yeah, like, see, I can't like straight fly that well once I point out that I'm straight flying, but wow, I didn't even expect that to happen. Okay. I don't know, today feels so much more laid back. I just realized I like have not been getting too upset by the fact that I've like died at least like 100 times in like the last half hour that I've been yapping about Japanese. Like, I don't know why, but Japanese is something that like I can always think about positively. Like, I don't think I've ever been stressed about learning Japanese because like I figure like everything will fall into place like eventually for that language. Like something like Chinese probably would like give me hella stress because like a lot of the characters do look the same to me for some reason, and it's a lot about like attention to detail. But like in Japanese, you can never go wrong by just writing hiragana. Like people will like people will like maybe have like a little bit of a hard time understanding you, but like they will know what you mean, you know? Because like at its base form, Japanese is just hiragana. Like kanji wasn't introduced until like I don't know. I want to say like pretty recently with regards to like the history, like the history of Japan. I think kanji is fairly like recent. I can, like, definitely recognize a handful of kanji. I think I can only, like, say a couple of them, but, or, like, a small handful, because I've only studied so much. Wow, I'm actually, like, sucking balls right now. It's bad. Wow, I'm actually, like, choking so hard. Like, I've decided to, like, stop talking just a bit to lie here. This is, like, where I'm messing up. Maybe I just keep talking, I don't know. Bro, I'm actually, like, I'm getting foggy at what I'm doing, holy cow. I don't know whether I should be rejoicing that I have a full schedule next semester, or if I should just be, like, really sad about it, because all this free time that I have right now is going to disappear. Like, it's just going to, like, be gone. I actually don't even know what I did there. Oh my god, I, like, actually can't focus right now. For some reason I did better when I was just yapping. I mean, I have nothing to yap about right now. Oh my god, there's no way. Wow, that's so bad. Nice. I love that. Nice. Man, Loki, I've been thinking, like, some days if I just, like, don't feel like yapping, I might just do, like, an entire, like, micless session. So, it'll be just, like, I don't know, an hour or so, of just, like, doing attempts. I don't know how, like, entertaining that would be in general, but, like, I'll definitely, like, label it in, like, the video title or something like yapping, or, like, it'll just be, like, bloodbath live or something, bloodbath session live. And just as an example, I'm not saying, like, the 5th session is going to be like that. Or maybe it will, who knows. Just, I don't know, just thinking for the future, if I don't feel like yapping, that's probably what I'll do. Bro, I don't even know what just happened there. Like, how did I hit that yellow orb instead of the blue one? When I was like that far down as well, it's actually crazy. Bro, I actually just don't know what to say about that. Oh, that's even better. What the fuck? Yo, that's actually bad. Well, I pressed the button too early. Oh my god. I just thought about like something that Ken was talking about in his own video today that he uploaded. He was talking about like how some dude is like over the span of 3 months posted a total of 3 comments telling Ken how he's like washed, out of style, and then that like I don't know, recently he like posted that Ken should kill himself, and I just found that so fucking funny. I don't know what made me think of that out of nowhere. Just unprompted, middle of the attempt. I can't even get mad because like that just popped in my own head, but it's genuinely funny to me. Fuck. I actually cannot focus. Fuck, dude. No, just like thinking about that on its own. It sounds so stupid, but like when you just watch Ken's video, it's so funny the way he like commentates his own story. It's so mesmerizing, and I know I'm like probably idolizing like I don't know. I wouldn't say like a person on the lower end of society. It's just like a different side of society than I'm usually like used to idolizing. Because like let's just say like I don't know, I've idolized like business people, president, not Trump, but like Obama, you know. I've like idolized those kinds of people before, and then like I haven't really like idolized a YouTuber before. Like Ken is really like the first, I guess, like media content producer that I've really just been like, wow, I like really like the kind of energy this guy gives off, and like I want to be more like him, you know. Oh yeah, nice. A wiggle and jiggle, let's go. No! Ah! I went too high. I went too high. Shoot. Oh, that's so upsetting. No, but I know I'm never gonna be getting back there tonight. Alright, I may as well just end it there because that is not happening again for a while. Just getting through the entire wave and then dying to some disappointing shit like that is actually so sad. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Thanks for listening. See ya.